Hello. Despite wishing upon a star, stuff still happened. So what's up? Mitch McConnell tripped and fell and is now hospitalized with a concussion. The British National Food Crime Unit, which is a thing, is investigating beef crime. A British supermarket was informed that they were carrying beef from a provider that claimed to be British when it actually wasn't. The beef didn't come from the place they said it was, and so it counts as food fraud. That's a thing. The investigation is called Operation Hawk, and while I understand that it's important to have integrity in the food that you buy, just the concept of food crimes is innately hilarious to me. Do you have a Tesla? If so, is your steering wheel still attached? After multiple reports of Tesla Model Y steering wheels literally falling off while driving, Tesla is now being investigated by the Fed. Specifically, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is looking into why the steering wheels just seem to pop off. To be clear, like one of these steering wheels came off while the person was just driving on the highway. Just boop, no more steering wheel. This isn't even the first time that steering wheels just fell off of Teslas while driving. This also happened back in 2020. So if this sounds like deja vu, that's because it's not. I regret to inform you that it might not have been a dildo. A recently discovered old Roman artifact looked shockingly like a dildo, and we just kind of all assumed that was probably what it was, because I mean, the Romans. There were approximately 800 trillion articles about this, so if you saw it, great. If not, that's the whole story, but it turns out it might not have actually been that. While canonically, in our heart of hearts, we all know that's what it was, apparently it could have also just been like a spindle thing, like used for sewing, but I mean, come on. A literal heist went down. I mean, like a whole ass heist. So a plane flew from Miami to Chile and had $32.5 million in cash on board. While the cash was being transferred off of the airplane and into an armored car, 11 thieves broke through security heavily armed and engaged with security forces at the airport to try to steal that money. And then the bad guys were like, pew, 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 and the security officers were like, pew, pew, and two of them died, which is kind of a bummer. Specifically, one person from each side died, and then the thieves ran off without anything. So they kind of failed at their mission. This same airport has had multiple heists of a similar magnitude over the past like 5 years. Do you want to play the Diablo 4 beta? Well, head to KFC. Dear viewer, I struggled so much on if I even want to talk about this, because this is perfectly manufactured to be talked about by people like me, and I just don't want to fall for it. But you go to KFC and you buy a chicken sandwich, and they give you a code for the Diablo 4 beta. What? Specifically, if you get a double down or a chicken sandwich, apparently. I've had a double down before, but it was like 15 years ago, I think, and my body was much more able to handle it back then. This is the part where I want to clarify that I'm not going to be playing the Diablo 4 beta. Diablo was an amazing game and pivotal to me being who I am today. Like, I love that game. I played it so much, but Blizzard kind of sucks. I may have collected many stories, so rapid fire. Apple is releasing a classical music only version of the Apple Music app on March 28th. West Virginia legislature voted against banning child marriages. Meanwhile, in Arkansas, they're rolling back child labor oversight protections. After way too many leaks, the Keystone Pipeline is being forced to reduce their capacity because they're kind of just spewing oil everywhere. The Biden administration has released their budget proposal, and you're going to see a lot of headlines about it, but I mean, it's a dead-on-arrival political play. Starfield, the Bethesda game that's going to be Skyrim in space, is going to finally release September 6th, unless it gets delayed again. YouTube is easing their rules on cursing, so people like me can now swear on our YouTube channels that we have. Please subscribe. If you have a PS5, Discord voice chat is rolling out to your console so that you can finally talk to me while we raid Deepstone Crypt. And finally, a nearly 12-foot long, 1,200-pound great white shark named Maple was spotted off the coast of Florida. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It helps just so dang much. I hope to have some exciting announcements for more content stuff that I've got going on and cooking up and all that good stuff, so watch out for that. Anyway, my name is Endeavorance. I'll be back on Monday. Take care and be well.